Heresy and corruption is spun by powerful beings and perverted minds. Hunt their leaders, and this construct of evil will come crashing down.
Well, hello, you beautiful people, and welcome back to Let's Play Warhammer 40k Inquisitor Martyr in another hunt where we go on with battle 37, I think, of stage 4 in our wonderful war zone. I like it so far. Not the hardest missions here overall, but fun little missions sometimes. You know, not every mission can be hard, and I've neglected the war zone there too long, and that is the reason we have a couple of easier episodes coming up, or have had in the past. Fair enough, I think. Sometimes then you just have to go through them easier missions as well. I think that is not that bad, but nonetheless, what I like so far about the war zones have been the map diversity. They are not just the custom randomly generated maps we use on the star map. Which I like here is that they really seem to be, they seem more diverse, and that is what I currently absolutely enjoy here. So I plant another mine. Ice, as I said before, I was in the beginning not sure whether the stun mine there is going to be useful to us, because I have the feeling I had the feeling it is too defensive, and as it is called a stun mine, I actually thought it would be more of a stunning type than dealing damage type item, but I was wrong there. It is dealing good damage to the enemy, which I of course enjoy, and I should use them more often, at least when I retreat from enemies. Okay, this guy survived and this guy survived. That is too bad. Going through here. Got that signum. Did I pick up? Yes, I picked them up. Alright, great. And I was of course thinking whether I picked up the supply, which I did. And with the plan of using those mines more often, that was very, very important. So I could theoretically just go through the middle here, although in the middle, at the end, there tend to be more enemies in the middle, but anyhow. Obviously not. So these guys fall. This guy is dead as well. Did not drop any item. Fair enough. So let's put out a trap mine here, or a trap mine, no, a stun mine, and it did the damage, which is the most important part. The needed damage, the most needed damage here. This guy falls, quickly just only exploded, and let's put out another mine.
Die, unclean!
So they are stunned, that is the one bonus there. Of course the enemies are stunned, but on the other hand, it is quite cool that it does a very good AoE damage. Still, I think if you call it like that, the HE grenade, which we have equipped before, did of course more damage. Hence it is a grenade which does explosive damage, but in situations like facing the giant chaos spawn there, stunning all the normal or small chaos spawns there is a little advantage, because once these amounts, or the large amounts of enemies which have you surrounded there, can not kill you, but give you some hellish moments there as well. So let's see whether they follow us. I don't hope that. Did the one guy there just fall through the ground? That is one thing which was still, as much as I like the view down there, one little bug in the alpha and beta version, I think, that at least that when we go up a ramp or something like that, the enemies got or were falling through the ramp there. That was very, very annoying, especially when your character was falling through there. So let's kill off the champions here. It's always, I think, a nice feature to, although it's already dead.
You severed the head. Now you can watch the body wander aimlessly until it withers and dies.
It's always good to kill off the bonus DPS before you kill the main target. But anyhow, they are down. Let me take these guys down and we see us in the second deployment of this episode.
Maim the heretic, slay the treacherous Xenos, banish the fork-tongued demon spawn.
Well, guys, back we are, and we have another purge. I am so looking forward to actually go on with the Warzone. I don't know what is coming out in the end in the Warzones. So I'm having, of course, a higher curiosity there. So that is a very great and neat feature. The plague organs I have not faced in a long time. Okay, they can even fire some nurgly stuff, like the death animation there. It looks quite good. Of course, the normal enemies here are killed off so easily. They are no problem at all. Well, I like the little animation there. When you shoot at him, he's flying high. You shoot one bullet at him and he's falling down like that a lot. So it at least did a little bit of damage, and the stun mine obviously stuns the enemies. What a surprise, but I thought it would stun them not as long as it just did there. This is of course neat. And then to the left, I like the church style. That is the base theme, you know, of the Imperium Gothic style. Like that here, very, very, very cool implemented. As I always can say, that is the very, very cool thing with Games Workshop. They have one of the best designers in the world, so everything looks very, very cool. And of course, if you take the license, which I think is very, very cheap, so many smaller studios just buy it and pump out bad games, but you at least have design-wise not much to do, but have a very, very diverse setting, and that is, I guess, very, very cool. Come on, just explode like that. So the plague-ridden are quite nasty as well, but to be completely honest with you, I think the little warp entities which spawn out of the Reborn Marauders I have more fear of than the actually plague-riddens there. I don't know. You should say the plague-riddens are the bigger enemy, but I don't like them at all. So that is, of course, a feature I do not like. I planted the mine on the ground here and it spawned there. That, of course, is not very cool. Okay, nothing there. Yes, I could take of course, the supply there with me, but I think it is not necessary currently. Okay, I thought I could kill off more of these guys there, but that did not work out at all. And again, the mine did not do much. So that is, of course, something I need to get used to. The right timing. But I have to say, oh, that looks so great here. With the, we had for some episode we were using the fuse delayed grenade, and I think we did use it in quite a lot of episodes, and I did not get the right rhythm there. So let's see whether I get the right rhythm for the fuse, for the stun mine here. Turns that, and we are a Angel of Death. That is cool. So there's a unsanctioned Psyker, so let's then first of all take those guys down here so they don't fall us in the back. Bolters exploding as well. No enemy there. No one there, so we can kill the Psyker there all by itself. Corrupted, sorry, not unsanctioned. So there are, of course, different types of Psykers. And this guy obviously seems to summon in quite a lot of enemies. So aiming at her and taking her down. See, that's what I like, and that took a little while, or at least maybe I just faced now the right guy who actually has these death animations. Many of these Sorcerer and Psyker enemies actually do explode in the end, and that was the first time, at least I saw it actively, that I saw the death animation there. And sorry, I said warp entity, toxic entity is the correct designation for the guys spawning out of the reborn Marauders. Anyhow, we still have a couple of rooms remaining, not too many. Why are there so many reborn Marauders here? Don't like that at all. Because not that they are hard to kill, it takes so much time to kill off the toxic entities, which I think are honestly tinsy a little bit too beefy for me. Not for me, but I at least think they are. And I of course walk through skulls again. Of course with purchase I'm always afraid walking through skulls, because that technically means more enemies being spawned or warped in.
Reloading.
So you have to kill more guys overall. Maybe it was just the tarantulas, that is of course possible as well. No enemies there. Just a few rooms coming in, or so to say, remain. Let's kill them all off. Like so. Very nice. Oh, there was a stunning fragmentation grenade or frag grenade there, landing in the right moment in damaged enemies and taking them all with the AoE damage down. Is there anyone here? No, but two chests. I'll dig that. Okay, a cognis shard. Okay, that is quite nice. Don't know what that is to be precise, so let's take a quick look here. Oh, in armor. Okay, it is a socket item, or an item socket. Very nice. Like that, of course. Going on here, and we have of course enemies coming up. Down there, all of them, all of them, all of them. Oh, that was quick. Nice. So let's see. In the last purge we did, we faced a little sentinel in as the end enemy. And what do we have here? A Hellbird. Okay.
Battle is swinging our way. One last push and the victory is ours.
Target in sight.
So doing a little bit of jumping and jumping and jumping. The good thing is there with using focus-based abilities, we only have one now, the tinsy little jump pack.
You serve the Emperor well, Inquisitor.
Which leads us, or gives us of course, a little boost in health regeneration, or gives us, so to say, health back, which of course is absolutely great. Alright, we now take a quick look at the items we have received. Maybe a upgrade. That was the big surprise for me in the last episode. We actually have had upgrades here, and that is very, very cool. And in the next episode we at least will do level 39 and maybe even level 40, which is again a nasty little perch. As you might know or might not know, I don't like perches at all, because they are the most time-consuming missions out there, or at least in Inquisitor Martyr. So that is the only little reason there I don't like them. Okay, why don't you have health regeneration on you? That would have been so amazing. Okay, not going to put that guy on. Guys, that in the end is sad, no upgrade at all, brings us to the end of this episode, and you know it. I really thank you for watching. If you guys actually do have enjoyed this episode and you have not yet subscribed, guys, please subscribe. If you have anything to say, whether it's positive or negative, guys, give me feedback. Feedback is always much appreciated, and for now, I hope I'll see you in the next episode. Until then, have a nice day, stay frosty. Bye.